Hey guys, welcome back to another tech tutorial video. Today we'll be reviewing the best smartphones 2022. 2022 is nearly halfway done. The tech gods have blessed us with some truly superb smartphones. Whether you're looking for performance, camera smarts, or value, or definite lists of the 10 best phones, and has it all. So the top phone on this rundown won't be the ideal phones for everyone. So make sure to check out all 10 to the end of the video. So the best phone is for you out there, depending on what the more you are more value most, camera, battery life, design, specs, price, and more to boot come into play. Samsung and Apple features, of course, but looking further in field to Android competitors like OnePlus, Google, Oppo, Xiaomi, and could mean you find an ideal pocket partner. Trust us, these phones all deliver just a little differently. That's a good competition means better smartphones for everyone. So now let's start.
So best smartphone 2022. The first one is the iPhone 13 Pro. And it's the best iPhone, okay? So and our best price is today is $999. And then we know that this video is kind of late because iPhone 14 this series is also coming, so we'll be doing that also. And what is good about this phone in iPhone 13 Pro is there is 120Hz display, super cameras, two top tier performance improved battery life. Then cons are the battery's cinematography mode, HDR algorithm need to be worked, and it is actually expensive. So these are the things what you will not like in this phone. And then unlike 2020, where the standard iPhone 12 won out against its pro-branding siblings, the 2021 iPhone 13 Pro is undoubtedly the one to beat. And at first glance, the iPhone 13 Pro uses a familiar 6.1 inches Super Retina XDR rating display, but Apple has finally decided to bring promotion into the iPhone with the panel now topping out at a super smooth 120Hz. The notch is also 20% smaller too. As for the cameras, you can expect bigger sensors and faster apertures that improved low light performance for far comparable quality when switching to the phone's ultrawide, which also now offers micro shooting capabilities and 3 times telephoto snappers, letting you shoot further than before. And what's more is that iPhone 13 Pro still leads when it comes to video capture, gaining some smart new features like cinematography mode, granting great control over how your footage looks in the moment. Pair that the ProMotion tech with the phone's powerful A15 Bionic chip and a bigger battery, and you can expect some of the sizable longevity gains, rendering this to the iPhone on a single charge. Now let's go to the second one, which is the Rainbow Ultra smartphone.
So Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, the best Android phone. The S21 Ultra dabbled with the Note-like features. The Galaxy S22 Ultra is unquestionably the full-blown successor to the 2020's Note 20 Ultra in everything but name. The design is distinctly different from the other entries of the Galaxy S22 range, which is to say very Note-like, and features of an in-generated S Pen stylus that expands functionality beyond most rivals, especially in the terms of productivity. And despite familiar looking camera hardware, the upgrades by Samsung render it one of the best systems in any phone right now, with a 108 MP main shooter backed up with an ultra wide 2 telephoto lenses at the different zoom levels, with zoom performance particularly improved on previous models, and the expansion 6.8 in LTPO AMOLED, and display delivers both high WQHD plus and resolution and an adaptive refresh rate up to 120 Hz, and while long-term software supports the suppresses, and even Google Pixels round out an impressive list of pros and cons. So pros are excellent cameras, phenomenal display and stylus support, and cons are bulky, expensive and slow charging. Now let's go to the third, iPhone 13.
iPhone 13 is a superb and all-round phone, and pros are brilliant performance, capable cameras, long battery life, and great value. Cons still a 60 Hz display, no telephoto camera, slow charging, and best prices today is 8,800 yeah, I mean $829 at Apple and Amazon $1,129, which is more expensive for the very small phone, which not the very smallest, but second one, which is iPhone 13, the normal one. Well, it loses out on the iPhone 13 Pro's higher refresh rate, despite the iPhone 13 still boasts cutting-edge features like the Apple's newest 5nm of A15 bionic chip and the latest camera features cinematic mode, and the rear camera system is now it is now sitting at a diagonal, and primarily due to the accommodate the impressive sensor shift OIS optical image stabilizations that was exclusive to the 2020 iPhone 12 Pro Max. Also, there was still no telephoto sensors, while on the front, despite the same 60 Hz of refresh rate as the previous model, you still get a stunning 6.1 inches of OLED display similar to the iPhone 13 Pro and complete with a smaller notch. But you will get more small notch mostly in the iPhone 14 series, and iOS 15 is an excellent improvement on the Apple's already well-respected mobile operating system out of the box, adding the well-being features like the notification summary that ensures that you are not constantly distracted by your device. Unlike the Pro, some of the best battery life of an iPhone comes as part of the iPhone 13 experience, but fast charging speeds are still well behind the curve. Now the fourth one is the Google Pixel 6a.
So now to the Google Pixel 6a. Although the Google Pixel 6 and the 6 Pro has bigger, better screens and improved cameras, the for $499, $449, and Euros 399 and Euro 459 is better value. And the Pixel phone must people should buy. And for asking the price, you get the Google Tensor chip as the same as the 6 and 6 Pro, resulting in flagship level performance. Older A series Pixel was sluggish, not this one. You get this get a 60 Hz refresh rate screen, a slow charging 18-watt charging, and a plastic back that we found scratches quite easily. And there are also one 12.2 MP main camera, the same on Pixel 5 rather than Pixel 6 50 MP shooter. But aside from that, this is a close to the full Pixel experience at a super price with a 3-year-old Android OS update and 5 years of security updates. And for the pros and cons, pros: great performance, solid battery life, and very good camera. Cons: 60 Hz refresh display and slow charging and back plastic scratches easily. Now let's go to Google Pixel 6 Pro.
Google Pixel 6 Pro best user experience phone. Pros: 120Hz of display, super camera, slick OS, and greatly improved battery life. And cons are its biggest, thickest, heaviest pixel yet, outcut fast charging. And Google shoot things up for the 2021 with the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro debuting the company's own silicon and fresh and retro experience out of the box, and along with the completely new design and some significantly enhanced cameras. Despite dropping the Pixel XL in convention, the 6 Pro is an undeniable sizable phone and with a stunning QHD plus curved edge OLED display that for the first time in the series makes move to a higher, smoother 120Hz of refresh rate, just like the iPhone 13 Pro range. The camera system also relies on a new 50 megapixel main sensors, which delivers astounding dynamic range and showcases smart new features like magic erasers and rock solid face and blur. It's also backed up by both 12 megapixel ultra wide and periscope 48 megapixel telephoto cameras with a 4 times of optical zoom, far cry from the pixel range or similar. A single sensor approach to photography is intense, doesn't benchmark against the combination, but in the real world use offers more than enough grunt to handle the most demanding mobile app and games, and while also boasting a specialized skill set for the machine learning and AI tasks that rival Silicon lags behind in. Huge 5003 mAh or milliampere hour battery also ensures some of the best battery life on Pixel ever, even if its fast charging is a bit of mess as I said in the cons. Now let's go to 6th one, Oppo Find X5 Pro, which is super cameras.
So Oppo Find X5 Pro, super camera. So the Oppo Find X5 Pro is a phenomenal phone by any measure. The 6.7 in 10-bit 120Hz QHD plus panel is one of the best displays in any phone right now, and Oppo backs it up with 80 watt wired and 50 watt wireless charging and 5000 mAh battery, and a top tier camera that boasts about 50 megapixel sensors on both the main and ultra-wide lenses. You have to live without a periscope or zoom lenses. The telephoto is a measly 2 in 2 zoom, and but results are all across 3 rear lenses are exceptional. The design is unique too, thanks to a seamlessly sloped camera module built right into the ceramic of the phone's body. And the term of pure performance, the Find X5 Pro is hard to beat with all of the above. Plus a Snapdragon 8th generation 1 chip, 256 GB storage, and 12 GB RAM, and you just have to be willing to pay the price, as it does not come cheap. And to the pros and cons of this phone, pros is best in class display, versatile cameras and unique designs. Cons, no periscope zoom and expensive. Now let's go to the Galaxy Z Flip.
Samsung Z Flip 4, which is the best flippable or foldable smartphone, you can say. Even also the Fold 4s, you can say, but mainly the Flip 4, which is compact. That I honestly. We have reviewed also, check it out if you haven't. And pros. Super performance, solid battery life, folds in half, and cons are durability questions, slow 25 watt of charging, no telephoto cameras, and best prices today is $894.74 at Amazon. Samsung has addressed the Z Flip 3 issues of battery life and middling the camera performance for the price and made the Samsung Z Flip 4 an all-day phone with the same mean and ultra but cameras is S22 and S22 Plus. It means that this is the best foldable smartphone that you can buy right now or today. You can say today means this time after the launch at a price similar to the flagship smartphones, while durability continues to remain over the display and the crease in it. We can't test that, but Samsung says that the Flip will last for at least 200,000 open and close motions, which roughly equates to 5 years of average use. And the improved battery is likely down the Samsung Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chipset with its improved energy efficiency, meaning you no longer have to charge the Flip halfway through the day. 8 GB of RAM is more than enough, though you might want to spend a little more to get 256 GB. We also have the side-mounted fingerprint sensor which is there on this phone, as well as for all intents and purpose. This is an S22 with a better processor that folds down to half its size. It's compelling and one of the best phones, full stop. Now let's go to the 8th one, which is the outstanding battery life phone from OnePlus, which is the OnePlus 10 Pro.
OnePlus 10 Pro, so the latest flagship phone from OnePlus, is a good alternative to the likes of the S22 or Pixel 6 series, especially if you live in the US and have other high-end Android options. The Snapdragon 8th generation 1 3D 80 watt wide charging. The phone has goes specs to match anything in its rivals offer, and we broadly fans of the slick design too, though it's not everyone's is. Despite the support from Hasselblad, the camera system is still the phone's primary weakness, and here the main thing that sets it up, apart from the pricer, pricier but similarly speeded Oppo Find X5 Pro. The rear triple sensor setup is impressive, but don't get us wrong, the inconsistencies, especially in exposure, only serve to remind us that it's not up there with the best of the best, but it still makes it touch harder to recommend, even if the Oxygen OS user experience is superb and battery life is among the best of any flagship current out there. So now let's go to the Vivo X80 Pro.
The 9th one, the Vivo X80 Pro is a really good smartphone from Vivo, and if you use that, it will be really fun for you to use because it's a very good phone with a really good camera, also camera systems. Pros, a truly outstanding camera successor right now, fast wired and wireless charging, super battery life. Cons are awkward camera design. The camera design is not, kind of awkward. No Gorilla Glass, so it will not be that much protective because the back is actually some matte or some matte finish or something like that. It's actually that frustrating software. And best price today is in AliExpress if you buy online, and $69. You guys no doubt out of the park with the Vivo X80 Pro, a phone whose camera is truly excellent, rivaling the best Apple smartphone. Apple, Samsung, and Google have to offer the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chip. Powers four rear lenses, the main being a wonderfully capable 50 megapixel sensors. Every lens benefits from Vivo's V1 Plus image processing chip, and there's a gimbal stabilization on the telephoto lens to aid clarity of zoom shots, and it's an incredibly full feature set and low light photography is outstanding. And add to that the excellent video modes with the cinema wide aspect ratio and a film like rain, and you have got a powerhouse camera in your pocket, and the phone is a big one, so you will have to be happy. And the 6.78-inch AMOLED display, which is near to the S22 Ultra, 0.2 inches smaller and 0.8 inches more bigger than the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and it's a 120 Hz of LTPO with variable refresh rate and QHD plus resolution. Downside to the phone are the tabs of the Gorilla Glass Victus for the proven scratch and crack protection to the front and the back, and the frustrating software accessor and the cons. And but overall, this is another leap forward for the Vivo that you should seriously consider if you want a premium camera on the back of your phone. And let's go to the last one, the Xiaomi 12 Pro, which is great for multimedias.
Now let's go to the Xiaomi 12 Pro. So great for multimedia. So the Xiaomi 12 Pro has an awful a lot going for it, but coupled with a pair of major flaws, it supports a sleek, understated design. There's a beautiful display compared to a quad speaker setup with Snapdragon 8 Generation 1 chip. Delivers impressive performance for most part. The camera system is great too. Not quite in best class, but good. Unfortunately, the battery life is clear failing, which might be fixed to the updates. But for moments frustration, if you spend your days far not from a charger, this is a super phone. So the pros and cons: the pros are nice design, excellent display, strong camera, fast 120 watt charging, and cons is for disappointing battery life and no IP rating. This is the end of the review.
And by this video, you can understand that a phone will have both pros and cons, not only pros or not only cons. Both will be there for any worst phone or best phone, all the types of phone. There will be both pros and cons. That's all the video.
Viewers who are supporting subscribers and my name is Jones.
I'm Italian, this is technical Samanga.
Bye.